Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Braun Strowman.
Oh, I cannot wait.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the super athlete Carter.
Big time singles matches on deck here. And Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see
Oftentimes in our business, the only way for personal issues to be ultimately resolved is two superstars enter the squared circle and go one-on-one in a good old-fashioned wrestling match.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
What's your take on Carter tonight? So what do these WWE fans expect out of him tonight?
It's going to take a lot to beat him tonight, Michael. From what I'm told, he's been spending extra hours in the gym in anticipation of getting in the ring with this guy.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see if he finishes what he started. That's what the great ones do.
Showing absolutely no mercy now, guys. Interesting decision to go for the slap there. Carter showing signs of fatigue. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
And the strike lands. And he gets him with the counter. And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works. Reverses that one. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding. He is a one-man gang in there.
Incredible. This has to be it.
He's in the driver's seat now.
Things just went from bad to worse for Braun Strowman.
He's pressing all the right buttons now. Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
like that is completely unnecessary. Unless you want to degrade your opposition, of course.
Look at that. Braun Strowman now bleeding profusely.
Still trying to get back to his feet here.
He's clearly in a bad way right now.
A spectacular DDT drops him.
Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that around.
No, there's the reversal.
What a shot! If you take many more like that, you're going to resemble a heavy bag.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a match! I just can't get over. Oh, what impact!
That knee is a lethal weapon, but he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
That's it. It's over. It's over.
I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this. Things just went from bad to
Bang!
Just when you thought he had nothing left, things just went from bad to worse for Braun Strowman.
Calls the pin off with a rope break. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman.
Hits with the clothesline.
Nicely done.
He lands the overhand.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
It's got to be over now.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Bang!
Here's his moment, Michael.
This should do it right there. The pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, the super athlete, Carter.
That was a big pinfall victory right there.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it out there. Great match.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up next.
We have one of our breakout talents against Dolph Ziggler.
Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the super athlete Carter.
As we ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about these two competitors?
Well, I can say that both of these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance here tonight. But as we all know, only one will walk away with their arm raised in victory.
Tell me, Corey, do you like his chances here tonight?
Well, it's hard to beat a person who never gives up. And I can tell you that he has absolutely no quit in him. So yes, I do like his chances.
And his opponent, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, look for the schoolboy here.
No, wait.
They got their feet on the ropes. They got their feet on the ropes, and the official never saw it.
Man, that's cheap.
Stole a victory.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Using the ring to your advantage and bending the rules in the process.
Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up next.
We have one of our breakout talents against Dolph Ziggler.
Let's do it.
Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the super athlete Carter.
Guys, this match is sure to not disappoint, especially considering who's involved here tonight.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
And I'd also like to add that this match will go a long way in determining the pecking order here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's hoping his stock continues to rise. A loss here, though, would certainly crush those hopes.
And his opponent, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one.
Yeah, and judging from the vibe here currently, it seems to me like this is the one this sold-out crowd came to see.
And guys, you can bet there are plenty of superstars in the back crowded around the monitor for this one.
Yeah, this really is an intriguing matchup, Cole, and the end result can very well trigger a domino effect on the rest of the roster.
Incredible double leg takedown. Steps through, looking for the figure four. Superstar has it locked in. Oh, using the ropes for leverage. Tap out. Official never saw it.
It's only cheating if you get caught. That was great ring awareness by the superstar.
And the action continues to spill backstage. Ziggler may be in trouble here. We know what's coming here. Nobody comes back from this.
Now that's what I call making a statement.
I can't tell you how many this singles matches come to an end. Wow. That about sums it up.
And there you
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
It'll be Dolph Ziggler versus a formidable opponent.
I can't wait.
Making his way to the ring, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Guys, I think you can safely say that Dolph Ziggler is one of the most talented competitors on the roster today. And when he's focused, there is almost no stopping him, Michael.
Guys, I'd say these superstars look more than ready to get this match started.
I'd agree with that, Cole. And it sounds like this arena is right there with them. They are absolutely electric right now.
And his opponent, accompanied by The Rock, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the super athlete, Carter.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
Corey, what should we expect from him here tonight?
I expect him to come out of the gate hot, Cole. From what I've been told, he's been really concentrating on getting the advantage early. But of course, that's easier said than done.
It's go time, fellas.
When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
The DDT, how's that mat taste? take a moment to talk about Dolph Ziggler. I can't wait to see his plan of attack. What do you expect from him?
It's still early, but I really like his chances here tonight. He certainly looks more focused than I remember seeing him in recent weeks.
But wow, these fans are in for a real treat here. I know that for sure.
He got all that one.
The WWE Universe knows when that bell rings, Dolph Ziggler's looking to steal the show. The show-off takes pride in taking down any superstar who steps in front of him and making it look easy.
Oh, and he reverses it. Dolph Ziggler forced into defensive mode here.
I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
Well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in him.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. It's all academic from here.
Can he end it here? Oh man, Dolph Ziggler really needs to dig down deep.
Dolph Ziggler's talent is second to none. The man goes out there to have the best match on the card every single night. And the term show-off is more than just a moniker. For Ziggler, it's a way of life.
I'll be the first to admit it. Dolph Ziggler is charismatic. He's a tremendous athlete, and he's double tough. Men want to be Dolph Ziggler, and women want to be with Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, what impact!
That knee is a lethal weapon. Will he be victorious? Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
Here is your winner, the super athlete, Carter.
Without even breaking a sweat, this one is over.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much. So that's where we are, ready to get it going.
We have a great matchup coming up next.
It'll be Dolph Ziggler versus a formidable opponent.
Gonna settle the score.
And his opponent, accompanied by The Rock from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the super athlete Carter.
Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena and decibel level of the crowd, I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off.
Now, Byron, Norman is only about 20 miles away. If you don't behave, I'll call JR and have him in your seat by the time this match is over.
Let's take a moment to talk.
Turning from an injury is never easy. Everyone, including his opponent, knows exactly where to attack to make for an effective offense.
Sometimes that helps, believe it or not.
Some might remember seeing him as a caddy or a cheerleader. But once Dolph Ziggler debuted on Raw in 2008, the show-off's been stealing the show and winning WWE gold.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
Connects with a counter.
What a shot. That was the perfect strike. That's what you call getting drilled.
He clearly did his homework heading into tonight. Ziggler was also an amateur wrestling star at Kent State University, and in WWE, Dolph held the World Heavyweight Championship, Intercontinental title, and U.S. Championship. The man is also a former Mr. Money in the Bank.
The self-proclaimed show-off is one of the WWE's most beloved and thrilling superstars.
It's just a matter of time now.
No doubt about that one. Oh man, Dolph Ziggler really needs to dig down deep.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
He's able to reverse it. Oh, he's such a tough target. Here it comes. He's got him.
Lands this, and he is bang!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Oh man, Dolph Ziggler really needs to dig down deep.
He's looking for the win. The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, the super athlete Carter.
Put it in the books, and there was no question about that one.
Wow, when you pick up a
We have a great match coming up next.
It'll be Dolph Ziggler against an imposing adversary.
Making his way to the ring, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, and his opponent, accompanied by The Rock, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the super athlete, Carter.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
This is without a doubt a big-time match for him, guys. I don't think he can afford to come up short in this one.
I'd say that statement is more true now than ever before. That's how heated the competition here in WWE is right now.
This is it, the moment we've been waiting for. The time for talking is behind us. Now these two superstars will test one another's abilities and will like never before. This is about being the best.
Well, guys, to say this Phoenix crowd is ready for this match would be a gross understatement.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Let's take a moment to discuss Dolph Ziggler. For those that haven't seen much of him, what can we expect tactic-wise from him tonight?
The thing about the WWE is you never get a chance to catch your breath. This matchup proves that every night could spell the end of your career.
Well, the WWE Universe is filled with amazing talent, as this match definitely shows.
A clubbing blow.
The WWE Universe knows when that bell rings, Dolph Ziggler's looking to steal the show. The show-off takes pride in taking down any superstar who steps in front of him and making it look easy.
Oh, God. That was hitting the nail right on the head. If he takes many more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree.
Got the reversal. Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
Seems like Ziggler has lost a step. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
Dolph Ziggler's talent is second to none. The man goes out there to have the best match on the card every single night. And the term show-off is more than just a moniker. For Ziggler, it's a way of life.
You gotta believe this one's over.
You can feel this one slipping away from Ziggler. Oh, man, Dolph Ziggler really needs to dig down deep.
Oh, no, a counter. Nice move. What a display of unmitigated strength. And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal. Oh, and it's a reversal. Bang!
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
It could be over here.
1, 2, 3. There's the pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, the super athlete, Carter.
That's an impressive win right there.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
Amazing match, guys.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
In a match that is sure to not disappoint.
I cannot wait.
Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the super athlete, Carter.
Guys, this one promises to be absolutely amazing.
But as they say, promises are made to be broken, Michael. Though in this case, I think we're safe.
And his partner, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Guys, we've seen Sami Zayn go toe-to-toe with some of the absolute best WWE has to offer.
And I suspect tonight's effort will be no different.
Okay, guys, we're ready to get this one underway.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
This is a big match for all involved, guys. It certainly appears Portland is ready for them to get it on.
And the offensive display by Sami Zayn. Well, let's get your thoughts here on Sami Zayn. You're the so-called expert, so what can we expect from him tonight?
You gotta love a tag team tornado match. A match like this lets you know right away how close you and your partner really are. You gotta watch out for the both of you from bell to bell.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. Sami Zayn with the offense. Little misstep by Fandango. The Tornado Tag Team atmosphere appears to be getting the best of him here.
He obviously came into this match intent on taking the fight to the outside as much as he could, though I'm not sure that's the right approach.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
A piercing strike. Watching that backbreaker, my spine hurts. Carter showing signs of fatigue.
And it's so hard to create space for yourself in a Tornado Tag Team match such as this.
This one could very easily go either way at this point, guys. But win or lose, he's the type of guy that will be proud of his performance regardless.
And Sami Zayn reverses it. Can he end it quickly? And a kick out.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
Fandango turns it around. What is it that Tyler Breeze is looking to do to change his luck at this point? Momentum is clearly not on his side here in this Tornado Tag Team match.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance from him tonight. He's starting to look a little lost in there right now.
That'll change his posture in a hurry. He goes for the quick pin attempt, and he kicks out.
That would have been a shocker.
When this guy's on, look out.
And there's the counter. This could be all she wrote. There's no coming back from that.
There it is.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Plenty of malice behind that move. Looking to catch him off guard. And there's the kick out.
Tried for it early.
He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
Look at Tyler Breeze here.
Looking for a little breather here, maybe.
Slowing things down. I like it. Good game plan.
He's a ball of energy right now, but we'll see if it lasts.
He's lining him up. Down with a power bomb.
No doubt about that one.
Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
He can do it here. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over. I don't think...
Here are your winners, the super athlete Carter.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times. We have a team led by one of our breakout talents against Team Tyler Breeze.
Big time matchup.
Looks like we're ready to kick this thing off.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
I suspect this will be yet another great match this arena here in Louisville can say it hosted over the years. Let's take a moment to talk about Carter. What do you expect his approach to be here?
Come on, man. This guy has about as much of a chance of winning this match as I do of being hit by a lightning bolt at the ringside.
Here in the early going, he's got a spring in his step and some fire in his eyes. We'll see if that translates to a victory.
Message delivered. Driven to the mat with authority.
Tyler Breeze has modeled all over the world and continues to be his own biggest fan. But when it comes to competing in the ring, Breeze knows how to win and knows how to inflict serious harm on his opponents.
Tyler Breeze beginning to peter out here. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he could...
That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE.
Is that it? Is it over?
And he delivers a brutal DDT. He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
As infatuated as Tyler Breeze is with himself. Oh, what impact! That knee is a lethal weapon. And this has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. They did it. Wow, what a match.
Here are your winners, the Super Athlete
Buckle up because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
We have a team led by one of our breakout talents against Team Tyler Breeze.
I cannot wait.
Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the super athlete, Carter.
This is it. This is the match we've all been waiting for.
And the electricity level in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt.
We're ready to go, folks. Time to get this one started.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
And let me just quickly say what a treat it has been for us to entertain during our time here in Iraq.
Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
Wow.
Let's take a moment to talk about Carter. As we get underway, what can the WWE Universe expect from this guy?
Well, this is not going to be a walk in the park tonight. Not when you're in the ring with somebody so skilled.
That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Look out, knee lift.
Tyler Breeze on the defensive now. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in with.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Executed perfectly.
Fandango's theme song is one of the most popular in sports entertainment, and the WWE Universe loves singing along. But that doesn't mean Fandango's tactics and behavior are appreciated, at least not by most.
We may have discovered his favorite move. By all accounts, the biggest fan of Fandango is Fandango himself. The WWE Universe may love singing along to his entrance music, but they don't like being spoken down to and judged for the... Now that's how you make a statement.
He's in the driver's seat. Now.
Fandango with a nice reversal. And there's Tyler Breeze in off the tag.
And Cena is feeling it right now.
When a competitor utilizes acrobatics like that, it keeps opponents off balance in more than one way. What is it that Tyler Breeze is looking to do to change his luck at this point? His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
Why he's still in the match at this point is beyond me, guys. Maybe he forgot it's a tag team match. I don't know. There's got to be some explanation.
You know, I thought this match was going to be much more tightly contested. I guess that's not the case, though.
And it's reversed. His drop kick connects. Takes him down
In a major way, too.
Fandango turns it around. Pays for that one. Bang!
This one is over.
And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
He thinks he has it. And we have our winners.
Here are your winners, the super athlete Carter and John Cena.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
You don't want to miss it.
All right, it's time to get this match going.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
And guys, this arena here in San Juan is shaking right now. That's how excited this crowd is for this one. Acrobatics like that do more than just frustrate opponents. What's your take on Carter tonight?
So tell us, oh, wise one, what's he got to do to win here tonight?
I've been looking forward to these two competitors squaring off for quite some time now, Cole.
Well, the time for talk is over now, and he knows it.
And he hits the knee lift.
Look out, a super kick right to the chin. Devastating. Back in the ring now. He's starting to stagger a bit. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Look at this. There is absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. He's on his heels. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
He's not looking like himself right now, and I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of the end for him here.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Ain't no stopping him now. You better stay right where he is.
We've seen this before. I'll be shocked if that's not it.
There it is. Come on, Jack Gallagher, you can do this.
Bang!
Here's his moment, Michael.
Here he goes for the win. And you can put this singles match in the books.
Here is your winner, the super athlete, Carter.
A very decisive victory here tonight.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
We have a real fan favorite versus Connor.
Who will reign supreme?
This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
This Charlotte crowd will certainly be tough to impress, guys. They've seen it all over the years.
Let's take a moment to talk about Carter. As we get underway, what does the WWE Universe expect from this guy?
They say that life's like a box of chocolates, but I look at him, I think it's more like a bucket of bolts.
I agree, and the crowd seems to be backing him here, so that always helps.
What a shot! If you take many more like that, you're going to resemble a heavy bag. He's focusing on the face now. Caught square in the chin with a super kick. So painful.
Connor is a scary-looking individual, and it's terrifying just watching him walk to the ring. But to see what Connor does to his opponent, that's just plain disturbing.
What should Connor try to do differently at this stage to remain viable? He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
He's not looking like himself right now, and I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of the end for him here.
And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, that did some big-time damage, Michael.
This man from the wasteland is certainly an ominous individual. One of the things that's most disturbing about Connor is that there's no applying pressure to the leg and back here.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Here he goes.
You have to think that's it. Game, set, match. This one is over. Bang! Looks like we're coming up on the end of Connor's night here. Oh, man, Connor really needs to dig down deep.
It could be over here.
1, 2, 3. The pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, the super athlete, Carter.
Wonder what's on his mind.
Oh, this should be good.
This could honestly be about a few things. Let's find out. So that's where we stand.
Not exactly reinventing the wheel, but hey, it'll work.
Coming up is a form of combat that personifies the concept of every man for himself.
In a match of epic proportions.
We are in for a classic 6-man battle royal.
Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the super athlete Carter.
A 6 super...
From Alexandria, Virginia,
Plenty to keep your eye on here as we kick off this all-important battle royal.
And let's remember, guys, both feet have to hit the floor in order to be eliminated from this battle royal.
A well-placed strike. Just making his presence felt there. And the strike connects. Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message. Tell us about AJ Styles. As we get underway, what can the WWE Universe expect from this guy?
There is nothing like a bunch of WWE talent slugging it out, and only one of them can be the victor.
I'll say it's going to be almost impossible for him not to leave this match without some type of battle wound. And those are the type that stay with you forever.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
No one in sports entertainment can use their quickness and agility like Sin Cara. When the Faceless One takes off, there's no telling when or where he's going to land.
There's no recovering from that.
It's heating up now. Come on, Sin Cara, you can do this.
And what a reversal from Sin Cara. There may be no stopping him. Up and over with a suplex.
Sin Cara has taken Lucha Libre to new heights while being...
Bang!
This could be it.
Missed by a large margin on that one. Wow, I don't believe it. This one is over.
Here is your winner, the super athlete, Carter.
That just about sums it